Fresh Kid Z, Fresh Kid C,
Yes, sir.
Fresh Kid P, Fresh Kid T.
Oh, yeah, we back.
Oh, and Zafoon, by the way.
Yeah, Jones.
What is going on, guys? I am the FD Guru, and I'm bringing to you guys another episode of my fantasy sports podcast. And we had a huge trade go on in the NBA world yesterday that involved Blake Griffin and a couple of good Pistons players and picks. The details of it were Blake Griffin, Bryce Johnson, and Willie Reed are going to the Pistons for Tobias Harris, Avery Bradley, Boban, and then a first and second round pick. So this was the real first blockbuster trade of the year. The trade deadline is approaching within the next couple of weeks, and I don't think anyone saw this coming. It's kind of crazy, and the great thing from a DFS standpoint is that both teams are playing, and the trade just happened, so none of these players can play. This is going to open up a ton of value tonight, and I'm going to show you guys where that value is, who's going to benefit from these guys not playing, and how this is going to make this slate really, really nice. And we can make a really good lineup, and I'm hoping this video will help you guys. We have a sale going on today. NBA and NHL seasons are only $20. I have an EPL couple lineups coming out today. It's a 245 slate. So without further ado, let's dive right into things and jump right into point guards. And tonight, I do like Spencer Dinwiddie at 5,500. Karis LeVert is out with an injury. D'Angelo Russell is coming back, but Dinwiddie's price is lower than usual, and he should still have a lot of usage in this Nets offense. Russell is going to be most likely coming off the bench, probably filling in LeVert's role. Dinwiddie should still see a good allotted of minutes, at least 30 minutes tonight. He has some good value at 5,500. Another point guard you should be looking at is Teodosic on the Clippers. With no Austin Rivers, he's been starting, and he's been reaching value as of late. He's playing over 25 minutes a game. He's a pretty good value play at 4,700, so keep an eye on him. Point guard's a position that I'm looking to spend down on tonight. You can even look at rookie Rubio against the Warriors team that gives up a lot of points. He's been playing really well as of late as well. There's no Rodney Hood for the Jazz either. That's going to open up some usage for those guards as well. Shooting guard, I'm looking at Bradley Beal. John Wall is out again tonight, and 7,900 is a very fair price. He had a really bad game with Wall out the first game. He only had 27 points. I'm hoping this draws lower ownership for him, but I don't think it will. I think he's going to be highly owned. He's got a great matchup against OKC. This game should stay pretty close. Lots of Wizards need to step up with no Wall, and Bradley Beal is probably the number one candidate who will be benefiting from that usage and stepping up the most. So Beal's a really fair play at 7,900. I also really like Tyrone Wallace, 4,400. No Blake Griffin tonight, obviously. There's more usage to go around, and Wallace is coming off of arguably his best game of the year. 32 minutes, 19.6 rebounds, 6 assists. He was doing a little bit of everything. You can see that Doc really has high praise for him. He plays over 30 minutes every single game. 4,400 is just way too hard of a price to pass up on. So Tyrone Wallace is a fantastic play at shooting guard at 4,400. Small forwards, I really like LeBron and Butler to spend up on. LeBron is in Detroit. Detroit's going to be without two of their big players, Tobias and Bradley, because of the trade. This is probably going to screw up some rotations, cause them to be a little bit out of sync. I think the Cavs are going to take this game, but it's going to be on the shoulders of LeBron James. He's a fine guy to spend up for tonight. He's hit value in his last two games. I expect him to do so again tonight. Not a must play, but if you can spend up with all the other value going on, he's a good play. I think Butler's a better play at his price, $9,000. His price has gone down $400 since yesterday. He had a $9,400 salary yesterday, so He didn't disappoint last night either. He didn't reach value, but he got right up there, and he has an even better matchup tonight against the Raptors. I think Butler is going to have a really good game tonight. He's going to have some high ownership at small forward. You could also look at Otto Porter with no wall. He benefits from that usage too. His price did go up a little bit to $6,800, but I think he is a fine play. Maybe more of a GPP guy just because he has that upside of getting in the 40s. I don't know if he's much of a cash play tonight. Another small forward you need to look at is Reggie Bullock. No Tobias or Bradley tonight, like I've said a million times because of that trade. And he's been playing well as of late. His last 2 games, he saw 30 minutes or more and got 30 fantasy points. 3,800 is a crazy good value on his price tag tonight. He's probably going to see a 50% ownership tonight, at least, maybe even higher towards 60 or 70%. Bullock is a must-play in cash games. Power forward, I really like Anthony Davis tonight. With DeMarcus Cousins going down for the year with the ACL injury, Davis is going to have to ride this team on his shoulders. 12,500 still isn't a high enough price tag to draw me away. His matchup is great tonight against the Kings. They have no Willie Cauley-Stein. The defense in that paint is going to be atrocious. He's probably going to see either Kufos or... I can't even say that with a straight face. Zach Randolph, Skal Labissiere. To sum it up, the Kings won't really have anyone to throw at Davis that's going to slow him down. This game is going to be high-scoring, fast-paced. Davis is in for a great night tonight. He could see up towards 60 to 70 fantasy points. He's just a great play. I love Blake Griffin's injury tag as coach's decision. Yeah, I think it was more than just the coach's decision to trade him. I think it was more of the GM, but I think that's just a funny tag. Another power forward I'm looking at is Montell Harrell. With no Blake, he's probably going to even draw the start tonight. Even if he comes off the bench, he's going to see 25 to 30 minutes. Expect him to have a really good game tonight at 4,100. Like Reggie Bullock, he's going to see an ownership easily over 50% tonight. He's a must-play in cash games. You guys should definitely plug him in, cash and GPP games. Another power forward you can look at is Anthony Tolliver. With no Tobias Harris tonight, Tolliver could maybe draw another start. He drew a start last game. He saw 39 minutes. I had him on my cash team 2 nights ago. We easily won. He was 9% owned. I saw that he was starting, and I knew he was going to get a lot of minutes. So he might do the same thing tonight, maybe more of a GPP play, because the only reason why he played 39 minutes was because he was just hitting the 3-ball early and often. He was 3 for 4 in the first quarter. This really forced the coach to play him the whole game, and he was really lighting it up. So Tolliver is more of a risky play. If he doesn't come out of the gates hot, he might not even play more than 20 minutes. So he's just, there's better value out there with Reggie Bullock and Harrell, Tyrone Wallace. I don't need to pay for him. For centers, Drummond could be a really good play. He should be able to dominate the Cavs tonight. He is a really, really high-priced guy, but he's been dominating if you look at his game log. If you have the money to spend up for him, definitely do so. If you want to spend down a little bit, I do like Bismack Biyombo maybe as a GPP guy, 5,500. He's going to have to match up against Clint Capella. He could have a really good game. He's shown he has huge upside, 51-48 about a week ago. Definitely a GPP guy. I'm still currently trying to find a good cash game center. I think Tristan Thompson could be a good play at 4,000. They're going to have to match him up on Andre Drummond. I don't think Kevin Love can cover him. Thompson should see at least 20 minutes tonight. But as far as centers go, I'm going to wait on more injury news and maybe something can open up. Towns is also a very, very good play against the Raptors. He should be able to eat. He'll easily get over 40 fantasy points tonight. So if you have the money, he's probably the best center to pay up for, dollar for dollar. But that will sum things up for this episode, guys. I really hope that you use this. If it helps out, if you enjoy these videos, just tweet at me. And just subscribe to this YouTube channel if you haven't already. I'm putting it down below right now. And until next time, guys, I'm the FD Guru, and I am signing off.
Was a kid, all I had was a dream. More money, more problems. When I get it, I'ma pound it out. Now I'm dope, want the bread we can toast. So fresh how we flow, everybody get this style from us. Once was a kid with the other little kids. Now I'm ripping up shows and I'm